The House of Representatives is hoping to put an end to the partial government shutdown today. They have a vote on funding as President Trump remains optimistic lawmakers will get the job done.
Bill Melugin is live on Capitol Hill with the latest. Bill.
Kaylee, good morning to you. The House is set to have a key procedural vote later on this morning, and as long as there's no last-second surprises or defections for House Republicans, then this partial government shutdown should be over by sometime later today. Now, if and when that procedural vote is able to pass the House today, Speaker Johnson would then be able to put a package of 5 government spending bills on the House floor later this afternoon, which would be expected to pass, as some Democrats have indicated they would support it. Now, President Trump also got involved yesterday. He urged a handful of House Republicans to drop their demands to have the SAVE Act attached to these government funding bills. Democrats had said that was a non-starter for them, and Speaker Johnson said now just isn't the time for that.
We all want the SAVE Act, but we also look at the reality of the numbers here, and we passed the SAVE Act twice in the House. We'll pass it again. We'll do that, but this is a funny package right now, and I don't think we need to be playing games with government funding.
The SAVE Act is dead on arrival in the Senate, and every single Senate Democrat will vote against any bill that contains it.
But even if the partial government shutdown ends today, the fight over ICE isn't. Congress will have only 10 days to negotiate a DHS funding bill, and the two sides couldn't be further apart.
And I refuse to fund such a lawless, out-of-control agency. I will not vote for business as usual while masked agents break into people's homes without a judicial warrant, in violation of the Fourth Amendment.
I'm going to be fighting like hell to ensure that we've got the resources necessary for the men and women of Border Patrol, ICE, and the other people at Homeland Security to secure this nation against violent criminals that are endangering the people of the United States.
And guys, if Congress can't hash out a deal on DHS funding in the next 10 days by a deadline of next Friday, then we are essentially going to be right back where we started. DHS will be at risk of having a lapse in funding, and keep in mind that ain't just ICE. It's also Secret Service, FEMA, and TSA agents. We'll send it back to you.
Bill, thank you.
Yep.
You know, I just want to pick up on one point, because on Saturday in America, we've been covering since the beginning of the year the SAVE Act. This is National Voter ID. I applaud Anna Paulina Luna for bringing this into the conversation, even if it wasn't the right moment. But Rick Scott, he told me on my program, hey, I'm willing to do a standing filibuster, attach it to a spending bill. That's how important this is. And they went from 36 co-sponsors to 50. And the fact that Chuck Schumer can say it's dead on arrival, every single Democrat would vote against voter ID, which is wildly popular, vote against removing illegal immigrants from the voter rolls. Well, are you kidding me? This is where Democrats stand?
It's amazing. Well, it's where they stood the first shutdown as well. Remember, the first shutdown of this administration was because they wanted health care for illegals. This one now is because they don't want voter ID for illegals to not be able to vote in the country illegally. And also, they want to defund ICE as well. They don't want them to be able to get the people that are violent predators off the street. So good luck with people that are technically not able to vote, representing them and causing our economy to tank with a shutdown.
Priorities, right?
Yeah, I think so. So Senator Thune says, listen, I'm going to bring it up. After we're done with this, I'll bring it up. But for the 2 weeks, they're going to look to compromise on this way. So what Chuck Schumer and the Democrats want is body cameras. I think he's already got them. They said no more roving patrols looking for people that they claim the ICE and Border Patrol goes around just looking for people that look Hispanic. That's what they claim. And if that's the case, they wanted to stop. But to get a judicial warrant in order to pursue up to 9 million illegal immigrants, are you crazy? That's not the way it's ever worked for Obama on down. And the whole concept of ICE being able to work through prisons, you arrest a guy, he's committed a crime, you find out he's illegal, automatically ICE gets pinged as soon as you get those fingerprints. Those fingerprints light up with ICE, and what you're supposed to do is hold on. This happened during Obama years. This is why these numbers were so high. Hold on to them until we get there. ICE shows up, you hand them over. Somehow, after Obama was done, they did not like the idea of a Democrat being a deporter-in-chief. So they decided to push back on that when Donald Trump won the election. And that's what blew up this whole process. It was smooth. Nobody wanted illegal immigrant criminals in our country. But something happened when Trump got elected. They said, we're not going to build his wall, and we're not going to cooperate in this new thing called sanctuary cities. And that's what blew this up. It was Democrats that didn't want Trump to be successful on his number one thing. But they should realize that it helps America. And most Americans, almost every American wants illegal immigrant criminals out of the country. Yeah. Why are we paying for them?
Tricia McLaughlin pointed out to me exactly what you said. The logical endpoint of what you just laid out, which Democrats want, means that an illegal immigrant who is locked up currently in Virginia for strangling his infant sister with a white phone cord, literally killed his sister, would be let out on the streets after a sentence instead of turned over to ICE. Is that the America that you want to live in? Because I certainly don't.
It's all coordinated.
I know.
That's why all these professional paid protesters out there, none of this is organic. They don't even know the people that ICE are hunting down. They just follow them all around because it's paid for, it's coordinated, it's used to go against the president for election season.
Want even more Fox News on YouTube? Become a Fox News Patriot today. Click join to find out how.